Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a three-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. The numbers for Mixon last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. A little juke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And some room to work down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Again, it's Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around. Not having that success, might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get it back in form.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 17 at a Cincinnati first down. And now Burrow not enamored with the formation. Instead, he'll signal for a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now they go play action now. Burrow, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. T. Higgins with an acrobatic catch. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mixon running wide side. Oh, able to avoid him. Fighting through, and he's got space. 72 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now Burrow. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Bengals! So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down, here's Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. On the delay, it's Mixon. There he goes, right side. Joe Mixon. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same.
Touchdown! T. Higgins. 2 catches. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, I'd say we're well past the time that we're trying to work out the kinks of the season, aren't we? We're already into week 3, and he's looking really, really strong. Already has won an AFC Player of the Week award.
Yeah, did that a week ago in week 2 with runs like that and then some. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On second down, here's Mixon. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 27. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Burrow looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back now in Cincinnati. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he's up to the 47. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Wow, and even 200 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Back to Mixon on first down. Breaks through the contact. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Mixon running wide side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Dances by him. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 54 yards. And the Bengals are closing in on a third straight victory to start. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bengals, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 35.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now Burrow on first down. Higgins, what a catch. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd down and 3. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and... Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A throw over the middle taken in. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Phillips now from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
The return is Jones. A heck of a move. Man. Once more the juke. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. Jones on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry?
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Okay?
I like your attitude. But you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but he's got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. Mixon on the toss right. Gets past one man. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And now time has run out on this first half. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Again, it's Mixon fighting through at the 25. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Boy, 203 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Here's Jones on the return. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Now he's loose again. Joe Mixon, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 70. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon. They juked him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. 2nd down and 8. Now Joe Mixon gets around him, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Here we go. Mixon with it. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The toss play to Mixon. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Mixon running wide side. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Oh, nice move. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Joe Mixon. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's on his way. Joe Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Shifts by at the 15. Now he's into the clear again. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their... This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Cincinnati, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their fifth-year quarterback, two-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
He and Arizona came together on a hefty contract extension before last season, but injuries, well, they caused everyone to take a step backwards last year. But when healthy, Kyler Murray, still a big play waiting to happen on every snap.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Murray running left. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose, and the Bengals grab it. Down the right sideline. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Murray. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Murray. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Throwing again, Murray. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Hunt will try going up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, Murray. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Murray. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. 1st down, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Murray. A quick throw there is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down. Prater's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Murray now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Shows his strength at the 50. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Higgins goes in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Pass complete, Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Back to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Greg Dortch now to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's caught one more time by Boyd. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3. A draw play for Mixon. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down. Looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 3rd. This offense knocking on the door now. They are set up in great position. 1st and goal, the ball at the 2. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is caught. He hits more. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals. Mixon with a first down carry. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And now off to the races down the right side. Joe Mixon. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he will get into the end zone. It's another. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. There he goes left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bengals, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week.
today on EA Sports. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any.
And got his man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On the option left, it's Burrow. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mixon is in. Touchdown, Bengals. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. First down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more on that one and another first down. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain. But he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great... With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Burrow looking to pass. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Touchdown! Joe Mixon. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Burrow. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the cross. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a leaping catch, he's got it.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat out fly.
There he goes, right side. There he goes again, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 109 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. Back to Mixon on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Again, it's Mixon. Oh, look at the juke. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the option left, it's Burrow. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. A give running right is Evans. Evans, fast footwork, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2nd and 7. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, great grab by Chase. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find Higgins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd as we step aside. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but
That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes. Drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Cincinnati, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half.